Welcome to Internet Quality Academy. The channel is for the quality control engineer, site engineer, and the civil engineer who are working in the construction field. In this channel, we are dealing with anything and everything which is required to get success in the construction. Today also, I'm going to discuss about a very important topic that every project is required. That is quality assurance plan. So what is quality assurance plan? What is the component of quality assurance plan? Why it is important? And how to prepare a quality assurance plan for a project. In this video, I will discuss each and everything about the quality assurance plans. So stay tuned until the end to get the full information about the quality assurance plan. And if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. Without wasting time, we start with the quality assurance plan. Now, what is quality assurance? That we need to know first in before starting the quality assurance plan. The quality assurance plan is a systematic set of activities or the procedure which ensuring that the product will meet the client expectation or the requirement. What does it mean? That means every project has the output and every client has their set of parameters to accept the product or the services. Now, the quality assurance is the set of procedure is outlined to give the confidence to the customer that if it is following at the site, it will be definitely meet the requirement. So that is the quality assurance. Now, we need to plan the quality assurance plan. The first, we need to know what is quality assurance plan. It is very much important to know because without knowing the quality assurance plan, what is the definition, it is very much difficult to prepare a quality assurance plan. So what it is saying, a quality assurance plan is a comprehensive document that outlines the process, procedure, and responsibility necessary to ensure that the construction projects meet specific quality standard. It serves as a guideline for managing and controlling the quality throughout the project lifecycle. Now, in the construction, if we want to do any activities or we want to perform the projects from start to finish, what we need different process, we need different procedure, and whoever involved in this process, that the worker, labor, engineer, supervisor, foreman, what is their responsibility, that everything to be well defined and outlined in the document, that is a quality assurance plan. That means it work procedure, and then roles and responsibility, inspection testing procedure, work inspection procedures. So these are all everything to be included in the quality assurance plan. That means whatever is required to perform this project or perform that activity, how we will check that one, or how we will ensuring the end product quality, that is the quality assurance plan. Now, the next part is component of quality assurance plan. That means what are the component of the quality assurance plan? What we need to keep in our mind, that these things we need to keep in our mind whenever we are preparing a quality assurance plan. Because if we are not well about all this fact, we are not able to prepare a quality assurance plan. First things, we need to understand what is the quality objective. That means what we need to deliver, what is my ultimate end product, that we need to know, and then we need to find out intermediate checkpoint or intermediate audit point. So we need to know first what is the quality objectives, or what we need to perform, or what we need to deliver. Then what is the procedure and protocols to be followed in order to deliver the product. Now, for a simple example I'm giving in a construction, that is we need to perform the concreting work. Now, concreting work, suppose it's the end product, or we need to prepare the quality assurance plan for the concrete product. Then what will be the procedure? The procedure of first prepare the mix design, selection of the RMC supplier, then mixing of the concrete, then transporting, then placing, then compaction or the consolidation, then curing, then quality testing, and then compressive stain, then flexure stain. So these are the things it's involving in the process. So we need to know what is the procedure or the protocols to be followed in the project. Then what is the inspection and testing plan? In what type of inspection we need to know, what is the test we need to perform, that we need to know. This is the component of a quality assurance plan. Then roles and responsibilities. See, the projects alone we cannot perform. Then there will be a subcontractor, there will be a supplier, or there will be a project manager, there will be a project engineer, site engineer, quality engineer, then MEP people. So all our people are there. So what is the roles and responsibility of each and every individual, that you need to outline. If it is not outlined, that means we are not well about the roles and responsibility. And if it is not we are well aware, we cannot perform properly. So it is the roles and responsibility also a component of a quality assurance plan. Then documentation and record keeping. Without the documentation or without the record, it is impossible to deliver the product as per the requirement. So what is the meticulous way we need to document it and we to keep the record? That is also a very important component for the quality assurance plan. Then non-conformance management. It is happen in the site, whatever the procedure protocols we are following, inspection plan, testing plan, still there is some way to improvement. So there can be happen some non-conformance. And so whenever any non-conformance is arising, so what how we can manage that one, that is a non-conformance management. That is also a component of a quality assurance plan. Then training and development. It is important to give training to the worker, so they will know what they have to perform and what is their duties, and how they will perform the work, and how they will do the safety procedure, quality procedure. So that is why the training and development is also a component of a quality assurance plan. So these are the component we need to be very much careful whenever we are dealing or we are preparing a quality assurance plan. The next is, what is the importance of quality assurance plan? Why we want to make a quality assurance plan? There is, of course, importance. Why? First, ensuring compliances with standard. What is happening? A QP helps ensuring that that construction project complies with relevant codes, standard, and regulation, such as those outlined in ISO 9001, 14001, etc. So these quality assurance plan will ensuring that the project will be delivered as per the requirement and as per the requirement ISO also. So then ensuring customer satisfaction. So this quality assurance is important because it will helping the meeting or exceeding the client's quality expectation. As a QOP contributors to higher customer satisfaction and builds a positive reputation for the construction firm. So it is enhances the customer satisfaction. So it is outlining the procedure, protocols, roles and responsibility and everything, which is giving the confidence that to the client that if it is following at the project, then the product will meet the requirement or it will exceed the requirement. So they have enhancing the customer satisfaction. And if the customer is happy, the more business, the ultimate truth of any business. Then minimizing defect and rework. Regular inspection and test as part of the QP help identify and addresses quality issues early, reducing the need for the costly work and the minimizing defect. In no way it is always minimizing defect and rework. Then improve efficiency and productivity. Whenever everybody is in a single goal and everybody knows their roles and responsibility, then automatically efficiency or productivity will be increases. And this is the importance of the quality assurance plan to improve efficiency as well as the productivity. Then facilitates continuous improvement. This is also continuous improvement is the key for any success. So these QOP also have the audit point and a checkpoint. And if the audit point and checkpoint, we are finding out something, and that can be implemented in the redefine the process. That means the continuous improvement is the key. Then reduces cost and risk. Then business safety. What is the reduces cost and risk? Because it is ensuring that if we are following all these protocols, then it will prevent the quality issues and ensuring that work is done right the first time. So that means it is reduces the cost, risk, and the time, which is more important for a project. So QAP or the quality assurance plans help to reduce its cost and risks. This safety. Quality assurance process or if often includes safety checks, ensuring that the construction site is safe workers and compliant with safety regulation. Then promotes accountability. How? Then clearly define roles and responsibilities in the QP ensures that all team members are aware of the duties and are accountable for their part in maintaining quality. So anywhere, if anybody knows about their roles and responsibility, they will perform better. So it is promotes the accountability. Then provided document and traceability. It is very much important in any project that we need to trace the document and we need to provide a document properly. If it is not, it is very much difficult to maintain the project. So maintaining detailed records of all quality related activities provide traceability and can be essential for resolving disputes, conducting audits, and ensuring accountability. And again, then support kind of certification accreditation, because nowadays every company needs the certification for ISO certification, ISO 9001, 45001, 45000 14001, and any other. So these are quality assurance plans, and implementing QP align with international standard can help construction firms achieve certification and accreditation, enhancing their marketability and credibility. So these are helping to gain the reputation also. So these are the importance of quality assurance plan. Now we need to prepare a quality assurance plan for a project. So how to develop a quality assurance plan? One by one I will discuss, and please watch it very carefully. Do not skip there. If you do skip the video, you will not understand the whole concept how to prepare a quality assurance plan. First, what we need to know, we need to understand the project requirement and scope. Now, if I need to define anything or I need to deliver anything, first we need to know what is my scope of work. Suppose I need to make a building. Now, in the building, there is a block work, there is a concrete work, there is a facade work. So there are different types of work is there. But if I don't know what I have to perform, then it is very much difficult to prepare a quality assurance plan. The first point is understand project requirement and scope. So review project document. What is that? Whatever the project documents you have, that is the specification, drawing, and everything, that you need to read very carefully to understand what is the my project requirement. And once the project requirement is made, then identify client requirement, understand the client quality expectation and specific requirement. Without knowing that, it is impossible to perform. Suppose, say for example, that concrete, they need M60 grade of concrete, and the standard deviation is within the 3.5 or 4. Now if we don't know what is the standard deviation requirement for the client, then we cannot prepare our testing plan or the inspection plan, or we cannot prepare the mixed design as well. So it is very much required that we need to know the client requirement. So then we need to define the scope of work. So we need to define what is earthwork and excavation, PCC work, concreting work, waterproofing work, earthwork in filling, block work, plastering work, tiling work. So these are the scope we need to define first, that in quality assurance plan. So this is the project and this is the scope of work, or this is the end product or the requirement of client, that we need to define each and every activity. Now, I have defined the scope of work. Now we need to establish the quality objectives. It is very much important that without maintaining the quality objective, we are very much difficult to perform a project. So first we need to know, set clearly quality goals. So what is clearly goal? Define measurable quality objectives for the project. This should align with the project's requirement and client expectation. So as I say, that my cube strength should not fall as per the criteria mentioned in the IS 456. So that also we need to include in our quality objective, that I need to, what is the frequency of testing, what is the mode of testing, what is the maximum minimum, or what is the standard deviation, that everything to be mentioned in the quality objective, that this is my objectives and I need to implement this one. And then compliance standard, ensure that objectives comply with relevant industry standard and regulation. So what is my quality KPI or the quality objective, that we need to find out, that what is my cube strength, what will be my thickness of the layer of the backfilling. So these are all the things we need to find out one by one, and we need to find out one activity. And that activity, say for example, excavation. What you need to check? First, you need to check the material compliances. That means what will be my backfilling material. So the OMC and MDD we need to check. SIB analysis we need to check. So first we need to check whether this material is compliant or not. Then we need to fill the material, and what will be the height of the filling. Maybe 200, 300, whatever, as per the requirement. And what is the frequency of testings? That means in maybe 500 square meter, three tests we need. And what is the compaction, degree of compaction? Maybe 98. So these are the parameter for each and every activity we need to find out, and we need to define the scope of work. We need to define the frequency of test, and what is the acceptance criteria. That also you need to mention for each and every activity. First, we need to define the scope. What is my scope? One, two, three, four, five, six. And then what is my objective? What is my quality plan? What is my frequency of testing? What is the acceptance criteria? That we need to define in the quality assurance plan. Then develop a quality management structure. Now, I have defined my scope. I have defined my testing. I have defined what are the acceptance criteria, what are the frequency of testing, everything. Now, we need to assign responsibilities. Now, define the roles and responsibility of the project team members in relation to the quality assurance. So, what I plan in the quality assurance plan, now we need to define the roles and responsibility. Suppose this compaction test, who will do the compaction test? Maybe quality engineer will be do that. So, you need to define that one. Now we need to purchase the concrete from the outside. Now who will purchase that one? Purchase people along with the quality people to maintain the quality. So you need to define this way whose activity is responsible and who is the responsible person. And then optimization, organizational structure. Then create an organizational chart that shows the hierarchy and communication flow for quality management. It is very much important. Scope definition, quality objective definition, then assign the responsibility, then find out the organization chart. That means who is in the top and how the flow of the work will be flow. That is will to be mentioned in the organization structure. Now we have defined a quality management structure. The next part is identify and document procedure. Why it is required? Because it is very much important to maintain that document. If without the document, it is impossible to create a quality assurance plan, or we cannot maintain the quality at the site. So what is first? Quality control procedure. Document the specific procedure for quality control, including inspection and testing protocol. So in we need to document it, that what will be my quality control procedure and the testing protocol, as I already given the example. Now for suppose it is a concrete, so what will be my checkpoint? Whenever the concrete is coming, we need to check the slump test, we need to check the temperature, then we need to prepare the cube and we need to test the cube. So what is the frequency? How many cubes we need to prepare? How many slump test we need to know? That everything to be documented in the procedure, so that we can follow at the project. Then work instruction. We need to maintain a detailed work instruction for each task to ensure consistent quality performance. That means we need to prepare a work procedure for each and every activity. Whatever the activity for the project, we need to first already list it down the procedure of testing. Now we need to do the what is the my method statement or the work procedure. Then non-conformance management. Already we have discussed that if there is any non-conformance happening in the project, how we will deal. That means first we need to do the root cause analysis. Then we need to find out, prepare the corrective action procedure, or then we have to perform the work. Then we need to close that one along with the preventive action procedure. So these are the non-conformance management we need to incorporate into the quality assurance plan. Then it is coming develop inspection and test plan. These are the very important inspection points. Identify key inspection points throughout the construction process. That means from starting to the finish, what will be my inspection point. That means what will be my hold point, what will be my surveillance point, what will be my witness point. That is to mention each and every point of the project. So suppose we are doing plaster. So what will be my inspection point? First is the surface preparation and fixing of plaster accessories. That will be one inspection point. Then after applying rush coat, then after making first coat, then after finishing of the plaster. So whatever the inspection point that we need to mention activity wise. First activity black filling, what is the at the checkpoint? Then activity now concrete, what will be the checkpoint? What activity block work, what will be the checkpoint? So that all checkpoint to be mentioned. Then we need to define what is a test method. Define the test method to be used for verifying compliance with quality standard. Suppose we need to do the backfilling. Now we need to check the what is the degree of compaction. Maybe it is a modified proctor or the sand replacement method. What method we want to implement, that method is to be included. That we will make the sand replacement method and we will make sure that it will be achieve 98% of compaction. So this test method for each and every activity to be mentioned. Then again, what is the acceptance criteria that I've already discussed, that it is maybe 98% for the cube stain. If it is for M40, so minimum should be M43 as per the IS 10262. That we need to mention in the acceptance criteria. So these are the develop inspection and test plan. Then create a document controlling system. Why we need document controlling system? Because without the document controlling system, it is impossible to maintain the quality at the site. Now, what is the document management? That we need to know first. That is, implement a system for managing all quality related documents, including procedure records and reports. That means whenever any document is coming, suppose we are raising material inspection approval request. Now the material is approved, or we have raised for the work inspection, or we raise for the method statement. Now it is approved. Now how it will be circulated through proper channel to everyone, that document management system will be mentioned. That is the protocol, how to maintain and how we'll keep that one. Maybe the mother copy or the main copy should be in the office, and then control copy to be distributed to the concerned people. So how this document to be management and how this document to be distributed, that document system to be in place, and it is to be mentioned in the quality assurance plan. And ensure that all documents are kept up to date, and that any changes are clearly documented and communicated. It's very much important. It is mainly in the issuing of the GFC drawing, revision 0, revision 1, revision 3, it is coming like that. So whenever a new revision is coming, whatever the copy distributed to the side, the old revision to be take it back, and it is give it to the new revision to the concerned person, so that the it is to be mentioned that the revised drawing at the side. So this version control is very much important. Not only GFC, for the method statement, work inspection, material approval request, whatever the document, it should be always circulated, the revision one and the old one to be take it back, so that there will be no mismatch and there will be no misconception. So it is that create a document control system. That is also to be mentioned in the quality assurance plan. The plan for training and competency. See, without the training, it is impossible to deliver the product as per the requirement. So we need to identify training needs. In the quality assurance plan itself, we need to know what will be the training program, what will be the training frequency, and who will deliver the training, and what will be the topic, and what will be the frequency, that to be mentioned in the quality assurance plan. So identify training needs, determine the training needs of the project team in relation to the quality assurance plan, then develop and implement training program to ensure all the team members are competent in their roles, and then competency assessment. Regularly assess the competency of team members to ensure the meet the required standard. So what will be your training and competency plan, that also to be included in the quality assurance plan. Then implement, monitor and measurement. Now it's come the monitoring part or the measurement part. We have already planned what we need to do, what is my inspection plan, what is my testing plan, what is my acceptance criteria, what is my ICE code to follow, everything I mentioned. Now we need to perform the audit. So define key performance indicator for monitoring quality performance. So how we can mention the quality per audit? Suppose we are raising the inspection request to the consultant or the client. Now either it can be rejected or it can be approved. Now we need to set the KPI that in a particular month the rejection ratio should not be more than 2%. Say for example, it can be 1%, it can be 3% according to the requirement of the project. So we set the KPI for the work inspection that it should not reject more than 2%. So if the rejection ratio is more than 2%, that means we are not following the quality assurance plan, or that means we are lagging. We need to now improve the procedure. We need to find out in which area our procedure is getting lagged and which area we need to improve. And accordingly, we need to redefine the process. Then regular audit to find out what is audit to assess compliance with the QOP and identify areas of improvement. So whatever discussed, then data analysis. The data is the main thing for the quality engineer. If you don't have the adequate data with you in your hand, it is impossible to analyze what is the defect. Suppose now we are doing the plaster work. Now in the plaster work, we are getting rejection. Maybe it is a 5% rejection. Now we need to find out what is the rejection. We need to take the rejected IR and would list it down. What is the point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll find out the 20 points. That is the requirement we are not fulfilling. That is why it's get rejected. Now we need to analyze that data, that why this is happening. Maybe it's the undulation. So why is undulation happening? Maybe the workman issue. So we need to define the training and program to the worker so that they can make the work. Or there is a coming is a crack. There is a material issue. We need to test the material so that we can finalize or we can find out there will be no defect. So that is why the data analysis is more important for the quality management system. So it will be included in the quality assurance plans that it is my data management system or it is my implement monitoring and management. Then communication and reporting. What is communication and reporting? How we will communicate to each other. That means if a project, it is impossible to complete by one. There will be a project manager, there will be a site engineer, there will be a project engineer, there will be MEP team, there will be structural team, there will be a consultant, there will be subcontractor, there will be supplier, third party. So how we will communicate, that is very much important. So prepare and distribute regular quality reports to stakeholder. Then communication plan, we need to develop a communication plan. That means suppose in the projects there are project manager, construction manager, quality manager. That means everybody cannot communicate to everyone. We need to define it, who is the authority or who will communicate on behalf of the company, or who will communicate to the stakeholder, or who will communicate to the third party. That develop a communication plan to ensure that all team and stakeholder are kept informed about quality issues and achievement. So that also you need to include in the quality assurance plan. And then stakeholder engagement, that is without the stakeholder it is impossible to perform or impossible to complete the projects. So that also is engage stakeholder in the quality assurance process to ensure their requirements and expectation are met. So these are the communication and reporting. And last not least, that is review and continuous improvement. See, continuous improvement is the key. So how we will review the output from the client, output from the consultant, and how we will implement or how we'll develop the or redefine the process. That is the continuous improvement. That is also mentioned in the quality assurance plan. Schedule regular review meetings to discuss quality parameters and address any issues. Then feedback loop. So feedback is very much important. Establish a feedback loop for continuous improvement to the quality process, and regularly update the quality assurance plan to reflect any changes in the project scope, requirements, or industry standards. So the continuous improvement throughout the inspection, throughout the feedback, throughout the meeting. So whatever feedback we are getting, we need to implement in the process. And how we will implement, how we will do that to be ensuring into the quality assurance plan. So these are the things we need to incorporate in the quality assurance plans whenever we are preparing quality assurance plan for the project. So what? Understand project requirement, establish quality objectives, develop a quality management structure, identify and document procedure, development, inspection and test plan, create a document control system, plan for training and competency, implementing and monitoring management, and then communication and reporting, then review and continuous improvement. So these are the things we need to include in a whenever we are preparing QAP or the quality assurance plan in the step-by-step procedure. And I hope you find it useful, and please implement in your projects whenever you are preparing quality assurance plans. And I'm waiting for your feedback, so that from your feedback everybody will be benefited. And if you want to know anything more about quality control procedure or construction, please let me know. I will come with more content like this. And thank you once again for watching me, and please like, follow and subscribe my channel. Thank you once again.